To do my bit towards the environment and to reduce the amount of food waste sent to the landfills, I created my compost bin to convert the organic waste to compost. This compost can act as a natural fertilizer to your plants. You can either buy your compost bin online or you can create your own. Now I am in a local shop to purchase some earthen pots. Those can help me to create my own personal compost bin. These pots need to have some holes because the compost bin should always be well ventilated. The air passage is allowed by the holes. There are 7 holes at the top and 7 at the bottom, so total 14 holes each pot. I have purchased 2 pots which are more than enough for me. Even after 3 months, only half of the first pot is full. I have purchased total 5 items, 2 earthen pots, 2 lids for each of them, 1 stand to hold the 2 pots, and the total cost comes to about 790 rupees. And don't worry, they are not going to fall. The earthen pots are really very heavy. Also, if you have kids around, I would recommend only 1 pot per stand so you can maintain 2 pots separately. Keep your compost bin in a space where there is good sunlight and air ventilation, maybe your balcony or your garden. But make sure it is in shade and not exposed to rainfall or any kind of water directly entering the bin. Let us see what you can add and what not to add to your compost bin. You can check the list of items mentioned here. Suppose this is my compost bin, one on top of the other. When I fill in the organic waste, it looks somewhat like this. Now let us take a look inside. First layer starts with your organic waste. On the second layer, I always add some dry soil or dry leaves and twigs, which will make the compost bin look somewhat like this. After adding soil, I continue adding the organic waste. When there is a lot of it and there is a lot of moisture, the fleas start entering your bin. If there are too many fleas, that means you need to add again some dry soil in order to control the moisture inside the bin. This is how my compost bin would look like from the insides. For the faster processing of compost, I make sure that the fruit peels or the vegetable peels are cut into smaller pieces. If you have an added advantage of good amount of sunlight in your place, then just like me, you can choose to dry your organic waste in the sunlight and then move it to the compost bin. I prefer to keep the organic waste under bright sunlight for the whole day and then move it to the compost bin in the evening. But this practice cannot be continued in the rainy season. These are the dry flowers that I added in the compost bin. In initial days, you will see these white colored molds appearing on your food waste. But there is no need to worry because this indicates that your organic waste is breaking down and decomposing. So this is my compost, and you can see the fruit peels, the vegetable peels have broken down a lot, and this is soil, there are some twigs, and these are the worms that participate in breaking down your wet waste. And I would recommend do not touch the compost with your bare hands. Use gloves because these, you can see these worms, these are the part of your compost and it's not safe to touch it with bare hands. So you can see these worms. These are the ones, and they were small actually in size, and now they have grown big. They are not dead, they're just acting dead for me because I'm touching them. You'll see in a while they start moving. Now, this is a compost maker. I ordered this from Amazon, and this is basically fine soil and cocoa peat. Cocoa peat is nothing but the fiber of coconut shells. And I haven't used this in my compost. This is without compost maker. But you can add compost maker to this if your weather is not completely dry and you don't get sunlight and your compost remains very much moist and sticky all the time. Then you can use a compost maker in order to make it very dry. Compost maker helps your pile to break down faster. I've also got a rock here. This formed because of a lot of moisture and soil together. I need to break this. However, you can see my pile has broken down very fine and it's still in the process of breaking down more. You can see these worms all participating in breaking down. There are smaller ones too. They are all playing dead right now. I'm adding a handful of cocoa peat to the compost bin. If you have too much moisture in your compost bin, then you can add a top layer covering the compost bin, a thin layer about an inch with the cocoa peat. The compost maker usually prevents a lot of insects and pests breeding on your compost bin. I hope you like my compost bin video and hope this video helps you to create your own. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.